What is up, Umbra?
Not much.
What's up, other people?
So do you want to place a bet today?
Yeah, let's place a bet.
So now that Steven's here, how long do you think until he
Barges in.
just barges in? Yeah.
For those who don't know, Steven's our younger sibling. Has he been barging in a lot?
No, mostly near the end of the day, but I feel like now that I'm doing something, that's usually when
That's gonna trigger him.
Yeah, that's when everybody bugs me.
Well, I give it 2 hours. 2 hours, 30 minutes.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and put a book of Walters and a book of Isidore in here. Hello there! Moses, how are you? I've prepared your usual tea, Master. Thank you, Philip. Master? Good grief. Is this what I must hear from my old friend? This tea has a strong aroma and taste today. I like it. Thank you for the compliment, sir. What is the news you received from your old friend, if I may ask? Philip, have you heard of the library? Yes. Although I know little about it other than that it's an urban legend. It has recently been exalted to an urban plague, and it appears that the Zwei Section 6 fell victim to it. Then, the old friend of yours is... Yes, it's Walter. He seems to have fallen in the library. Foolish old pal. He struggled so much to rise up in the ranks, and yet this is how he ends. I'm sorry for your loss. I heard he was your colleague back in the day, in the Zwei. It must be heartbreaking. I'm just waiting for Canto 8 to drop. Didn't Canto 7 just drop?
No.
Oh. Someone sent... To the curse chat, someone sent a Canto 7 spoiler, so I just assumed it dropped, and someone, like,
no, they
unloaded.
They're all images from the last Canto.
And I can't open any of them?
No. Why would you?
I don't know.
Exactly, you don't know nothing.
My heart is unscathed, boy. I was never fond of Walter. Pardon? He didn't quite have the potential to be a capable man. He seemed clever, but his thoughts were one-dimensional. And his habits of making rhetorical questions? Goodness, that was annoying. By the way, Kyle, did you the people? Did you summon our little squad?
I thought I said starting soon, but Johnny might have actually distracted me.
Is that the Arnold? Gia? No, just Gilla? So we got Moses, we got Arnold. Canto 7 dropped 7 months ago. How frequently do Cantos drop?
No, well,
you focus, let the chat answer.
Focus on what? You're the only one reading.
Ah, is that? Wait, Kyle.
What?
Holy shit. They've arrived. Is that? Wait, I'm gonna do the bit. Wait.
Moses the Distortion Detective? Yeah, that's her.
Fuck, I can't.
We haven't read that book yet.
Wait. Is that Technological Gamer Woman 27? Anyways.
Was that a bit even?
It's kind of a bit. I don't know, I read it somewhere.
That's a bit.
Well,
You read it somewhere, okay.
I did. Although...
read of your behavior.
Although I suppose he did have some talent, seeing as he managed to stay in Section 6 without getting demoted further. Perhaps it was savoir-faire, or mere luck. Savoir-faire? What the fuck is that?
Savior-faire.
Yuna.
Ugh, I'm sick of this smell of schwach. It's even stronger today.
Hello, Seonbe.
Just so you know, Philip is full of bitch energy, so channel that into your voice.
Am I not bitchy enough?
No, you're speaking in like an accent. You just need to speak normally. Hey, Philip. Looks like you're getting better at making tea day by day, huh?
I do not know the full story of Ruina yet. We're learning it. He certainly is. Philip is an expert when it comes to brewing cha. Maybe I should learn from him, so that I can make some for my wife. Thank you.
무슨 그런 묘한 표정으로 웃어?
When you say bitch, do you mean like he's a cunt? Or do you mean like he's a woman?
No, I mean like he's a little bitch. I mean like he's like a pussy.
Okay.
Cut it out with that awkward smile. You didn't join our office to make tea all day.
Now Yuna. Philip has shown excellent results in the field as well. He's become a proud grade 5 fixer now. If his Sashawacha expertise counted towards grade evaluation, he would have easily become a grade 1 and gotten a color, too. Grade 1s aren't... Color just means you're above a grade 1, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're not a grade 1 blue fixer.
No.
Yes. If he were to receive a color, perhaps it would be bright yellow. Much like the hue of his egg yolk floating atop this tea. It's also the color of Forsythia, my favorite flower.
스승님, 제발 실없는 소리 좀 그만하세요. 필립이 뭘 보고 배우겠어요?
Please stop with
Bye,
the silly
Tech Gamer.
jokes, Master. Philip needs a trusty role model.
어쨌든
He's not leaving. He said you'll later.
Oh.
Can't read.
Oh.
Real Limbus fan here.
Yeah. I'm not
Anyway,
a good reader.
I've taken care of the request regarding the 1,000 needles.
What is the 1,000 needles? Wow. You're impressive, Seonbae. Solving an urban legend class request on your own?
마지막에는 위험했어. 어디서 구했는지 몰라도 뇌간 집속 공명기를 이용해서 녀석들의 몸이 한 덩어리로 뭉쳐졌다니까.
It was kind of dangerous at the end. I don't know where they got it, but they started merging into one using a brainstem focus resonator.
그 속에서 건물은 녹아내리지. 미친 듯이 터져 나오는 바늘에 맞은 사람들이 폭발해서 아수라장이 됐지. 아, 정말 죽는 줄 알았다고.
The building started melting. Needles kept pouring out of that lump like crazy. People stuck by those needles started exploding and creating chaos. It was awful.
게다가 그 배우는
And the culprit behind that was...
Which was yesterday's promise as expected.
맞아요. 그런 것 같던데요.
Yeah, that seemed to be the case.
솔직히 믿을 순 없지만 마법이라는 것이 정말 존재하는 모양이에요.
I honestly didn't want to believe it, but it looks like magic really does exist.
바늘마다 이상한 문양 같은 게 새겨져 있더라고요.
Strange symbols and stuff are carved on every needle.
그리고 그런 증폭기는 듣도 보도 못했어요. 적어도 제가 아는 선에서는요.
I haven't ever heard of any other amplification device that could do that. Not from my knowledge, at least.
Still, you've dealt with it and came back alive. You are the pride of our office, Yuna.
어째 제가 다 먹여 살리고 있는 것 같지만요.
Oof.
Feels like I'm the only working member, though.
Oof.
게다가 사무소는 둥지에 있어서 월세도 살떨리고 이번 의뢰비로는 부족한 거 아시죠?
The monthly rent is rather intimidating since our office is in the nest. You know the request I just did won't be enough to cover it, right?
No need to worry about our financial situation. I received a request that could keep us afloat for 3 months.
도시 질병급이라도 돼요.
Is that an urban plague class job or something?
It is indeed. An urban plague.
무슨 일인데요? 우리 사무소 단독으로 처리하나요?
What is it about? Is our office going alone?
It's the library. I tried contracting the Wedge office, but they seem to be busy with their own work. Thus, we will be taking care of it by ourselves for now.
게다가 이번 의뢰는 츠바이 협회로부터 직접 받은 건이지.
Oh, besides, this request was directly assigned to us by the Zvaya Association.
아무래도
Perhaps they deemed that they need an office proficient in combat for this job.
알겠어요. 그럼 연락 돌릴게요.
Got it. I'll make some calls then.
부탁하네 유나 양.
Please do, Yuna.
저에게는
This is gonna be my first time handling an Urban Plague class case.
그렇지 필립군.
That is true, Philip. You smart little boy.
도시 질병급 의뢰는
I know this is your first time with an Urban Plague class request, but try to loosen up a bit.
나나
A bit.
유나 양을 보고 배우는
Try to loosen up a bit. Really settle her down.
Think of it as a learning experience. Watch how I or Yuna act in the field.
이번 일을 잘 마무리한다면 전처럼 영감님 집에서 홈파티라도 하자고요.
If we get this job done, why don't we throw a party at your house like last time, Gramps?
유나 양 어디 가서 굶어 죽지는 않겠어.
You surely have ways to get yourself fed.
제가 한 먹상 하잖아요. 영감님 요리 솜씨도 끝내주고요.
You know how much I love to eat, don't you, Gramps? Your cooking is awesome too.
홈파티
House party, huh?
왜 그리 울상이야, 필리? 도시질병 사건을 맡아서 혹시 긴장한 거야?
Why the long face, Philip? Too nervous to take on an urban plague?
아니에요.
It's nothing.
뭐 아니면 됐어. 먼저 준비하고 있을게요.
Well, alright then. I'll be preparing first.
필립군.
Philip,
이 일이 끝나면
how about a small conversation between the two of us once this job is done?
네?
Sure.
고민이 있는 것으로
It seems as if you had concerns in your mind.
알겠습니다.
Understood, sir.
아,
Huh. That Gramps is still doing fixer work?
아는 사람?
You know him?
It's nothing huge. I came across him a few times in the past, and I owed him some favors.
잔뼈가 굵은 해결사기도 하고
And he's one of the veterans, too.
꽤 전의 일이지만 젊었을 때 연기 전쟁에서
He made his bones to a degree in the smoke war where he was... he made his bones to a degree in the smoke war when he was younger. Made his bones? Rank? Is that bones?
Yeah, he got, you know, his popularity.
And what's the smoke war? When are we gonna learn the smoke war lore?
You're gonna learn a little bit about it, and then we're gonna learn more in Limbus.
I gotta wait till we're busting to learn smoke war lore.
Yeah, the smoke lore is kind of like they kind of edge you with the smoke lore in this game.
Where I'm gonna get edged the entire game.
Yeah, you're gonna. And then when you limb bust, it's gonna feel like gold though.
I guess it's worth it. So we're gonna edge for what, a month? No. 6 months?
Yeah, we're gonna beat this game in a month. Yeah, right.
6 months.
Maybe.
확실히 인맥이 꽤 넓은 것 같아 보였어.
He did seem to have many connections.
뭐 그때에 비하면야.
Although he's washed up now, just like me.
너보다 잘 나가는 것 같은데?
He seems to be faring much better than you though.
꼭 그렇게
Oh,
사실을 말해야
did you really have to stab me with those facts?
내부는 꽤 그럴싸하네.
The interior is pretty slick.
심야의 최상버거 의뢰건으로 습격했던
Reminds me of the factory we raided as part of the Midnight Pancreas Burgers request.
제발 좀. 그 사건은 떠올리기도 싫단 말이야. 게다가 여기에 어딜 봐서 비슷하다는 거야?
Ugh, please. I don't want to be reminded of that case. I'm not even seeing any similarities here.
그 공장도 그런 무서운 일이 일어났.
I mean, the factory was pretty clean and moody for a place where terrible things. Ho ho ho!
필립군.
Philip,
아까 마신 쌍화
I almost got to retaste this Shashwanka cha I drank a bit ago.
죄송합니다.
Sorry, sir.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guest.
반갑네.
A pleasure to meet you. You must be Angela.
예. 이곳의 관장이자 사서입니다.
Yes, I am the director and librarian of my role's namesake.
자네를 죽이려면
Tell me.
어떻게 해야 하나?
What should we do to kill you?
저도 궁금하네요.
I'd like to know as well.
그렇군.
I see.
농담도 할 줄 아는 친구군.
You have the capability for casual banter,
스승님, 말 길게 끌 거 없지 않아요?
Let's cut the chat short, shall we, Master?
엔젤라 양.
Now, Angela,
그렇게나 많은
I do not hope to meet a peaceful end after
마음
embrushing your hands in so much blood.
피차 마찬가지로 보이네요.
I believe the same could be said of you.
그럼 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
May you find your books in this place then.
Angela be like,
They're gonna
Roland,
cut the
get
chat
him.
short. No, getting
What?
this. Then you like dive in the way of the chat, and then I'm like, no, and then I push you behind me, and then I'm like, you were like a brother to me.
I am your brother.
Kinda like.
I am.
Pure
Roland! Roland!
That's an alt. Definitely an alt.
No, that's not an alt.
Bait used to be.
There's no way this is an alt.
Bait used to be. Somebody
That-
used that line. before.
That
Was it
joined. They joined YouTube 4 days ago. There's no way this is an alt. Alt of alt, I summon thee. Oh my god. So Kanto 11 we get Smoke War lore or Kanto 1?
There is no Kanto 11 Utopia. Kanto 1.
Why would Moses
Kanto
lie
8.
to us?
They just said Kanto 8 was about to come out tonight.
Why would Moses lie to us? Riddle me that, Batman.
You believe anything.
Moses
Maybe
is...
she distorted the truth. And you should detect.
I'm gonna distort.
You wish. Not if I distort first.
Can I distort with
It
you?
literally clicks the biggest card
Huh?
every time.
What the fuck did you just say?
You click the biggest card
I'm
every
reading, Kyle.
You click the forecast every time, and it goes. Doop, 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 and
I
then
like
after,
the
5 clicks,
animation.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You're playing like my father.
I like the
You don't-
animation.
Just undid your whole move.
I know, because I wanted to switch my attacks.
Click over again.
I like the animation.
It's not gonna work. It's 2 cost. You can only clean up. Lord.
So many library streams on my feed. Well, we're the best one, my guy. How the fuck are there so many Library of Ruina streams?
What do you mean?
There's no way that many people are streaming this game right now.
Why wouldn't they be?
Lamau, really? Holy fuck, why do they want to murder my boy? Are they spoilering in chat?
We know the order they're gonna be in. I didn't know that we're privy to this information. This is news to me.
I think I'm just gonna like super double. Do it.
We're not gonna get Foster at Myth. Come on, don't be ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna put the stream away.
Why?
Wait, you give him 23 stacks of bleed. My lord.
I gave him 23? I forgot I was playing a bleed deck.
Yeah.
At Umbra in the introduction order in Kanto 0? What the fuck? There's a 0? 4 years ago, but people still like this game? Hey, if I knew about it 4 years ago, we'd be playing Limbus right now. Umbra.
Ben, alright, go ahead. Play Limbus and spoil everything.
No,
It's
I'm
fine.
saying if we knew about this game 4 years ago, we'd be limbusting.
I thought you were bugging me about Limbus again.
I never bug you. You're like my brother, bro.
I did. Yeah, I did tell you about this game 4 years ago.
Not this one.
Yes, this one.
Nah.
Because you watched me play it.
I did watch you play it. I watched you play both this and LobCorp.
Mm-hmm. But you were like, this isn't Hollow Knight Silksong. I can't play this.
Dude, I've been wanting to play Silksong for like 40 years.
It's gonna be mid.
It is not gonna be mid. You're such a bitch.
It's gonna be like pretty much the same game. It's gonna be pretty average.
I'd be perfectly... What? What do you mean it's gonna be average?
It's gonna be like a fine game, you know? But it's not gonna live up to the like 20 years of hype, you know?
Thanos dies at the end of Library of Ruina. It's gonna be a great game. If it's literally Hollow Knight, the exact same game, but a new world, it's better. It's fucking great.
Nintendo player right here.
What do you mean,
Nintendo.
Nintendo player?
Pokemon.
Shut the fuck up. That Gramps still hasn't changed after so many years.
상대는 너를 알아보지 못한 것 같은데.
He didn't seem to recognize you though.
해결사들이 얼마나 많은 사람과 만나고 헤어지는데 그걸 게다가 그냥 해결사도
Fuck.
Well, you picked your own line.
Fixers meet so many people in their lives. It's pretty much impossible to remember all of them. The Gramps knows even more people than most Fixers, so there's no way he can recount everyone he's ever met.
굳이 기억할 필요도 없긴 하지만
Not like he needs to, though.
아니면 나이가 나이다 보니 가물가물한 걸 수도 있고.
And he's old, so his memory probably got shaky.
그럼 너는 왜 아는
You know what? That probably is why there's so many people playing Ruina right now. It's 'cause
Why?
Olympus is down.
Limbus is down right now?
Yeah, because they're doing the maintenance for the.
Does it go down? Oh, it goes down every Wednesday. Dude.
Yeah.
Dude. Go post in the Limbus fucking Reddit. Be like, streaming library right now. Join us till the...
One, I'm never logging in the Reddit. Two, I'm not gonna beg randos to come watch us. Why didn't you just say that you knew him then?
난 그냥 일벌이
I just didn't want to make a scene.
이런 곳에서
I got us a subscriber last weekend.
불편해질 뿐이잖아.
I know. Their
You do?
subscriptions are public. So we'll leave it at that. Giving... is that okay? I mean, we can talk about it more.
What do you mean?
I can see...
Are we talking about the same person?
I think so.
Because my mom subscribed.
Yeah, your mom subscribed. Her subscriptions or her subscribers are public. So like I saw the day she subscribed. Anyways, who do you think is gonna be...
You post on your channel. I'm gonna thumbs down this.
What are you thumbs downing? I posted one update for Mike.
Okay.
I just didn't want to make a scene. Given the time of day would make both of us uncomfortable.
현장에 나가서
Imagine walking up to your enemy in battle and saying, "Hey there, we were friends 3 years ago, remember?" Be awkward for sure, and bothersome too.
그렇게 맺고 끊음이 확실한 거 싫진 않아?
I don't dislike how you try not to leave any loose ends in a relationship.
그렇지.
I guess so. I gave up caring about bonds long ago.
그리고 누누이 말하지만 서로 농담
And as I say from time to time, you never know when anyone will backstab you in this world, even those you casually joke with. You know, this is it.
현실은
That's that.
누구보다 할아범이 잘 알고 있겠지.
Gramps knew that better than anyone, I'm sure. Oh shit. The Book of Porcubussy.
And hot.
Or the Book of Spider-Bud. Let's do the Spider-Bud book, guys.
Yeah, we've got things for.
Target foes that have killed... Oh, target foes that have killed an ally. The hunt begins. Become active and target foes for 2 scenes after an ally dies. Targets foes with cocoon status effect. But I can't hit this guy yet?
No. You just proven my point, man.
What?
You just gun it for ink over every time.
I didn't.
You never will have enough light.
I didn't gun it for ink over. Happy. See? I restrained.
I saw how slow you did it. I know that it took literally all of your mental brain power to not click a big number.
I had to think through it, that's for sure. Bomb! Bomb! Bro, we're gonna fuck these spiders up. It's kind of cool seeing the abnormalities with like a different background.
Yeah, they've all got custom.
Ew.
Back to my story. Wait, no. Oh. Hod's. No, never mind.
Hod?
Hod's about to talk, so I have to be ready.
Hot dog?
Hod done.
I mean, what if I lose?
That wouldn't surprise me.
Really?
Yeah, really. I mean, like, this is a pretty easy fight, but you could find a way.
Is it actually pretty easy, or are you just being a bitch?
It's pretty easy. Abnormalities don't get hard until around Tipreth floor.
Okay, bad. Which one of you... Oh, I guess you just have the Moth? You just have the Moth.
The front two will die from attacking, so yeah. You pretty much just have to clash them with a cleanup. You could probably just wait on her.
Woo! Tifrit floor, more like Tifrit's wall. You're killing... Yeah. Go ahead. You read it.
I wasn't gonna read it.
No, please, you.
I literally wasn't going to read
Please,
it.
please, you!
Okay. It gets tricky with Geb because that girl, explanation mark.
Yeah, do you feel accomplished now?
Parentheses 3. Yeah.
Fucking jackass.
No more help for you.
Think I need your help?
Can't use it. Yeah.
Fuck. Did I just get stagged? Speaking of stags, I just stagged this,
You know, I just said you would.
This thing's kind of gross. What are those called? A uvula?
Urethra!
Not a urethra.
I'm having a brain blast. Urethra!
Brain blast! Nice. I don't feel so happy about this. We've suppressed the spider. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Joe Schmo! What up, Joe?
참 고즈넉해서 좋아.
Tech Gamer has revived to Slop Live. That's crazy. I like how quiet and peaceful this floor can be.
포드랑 마찬가지로 이곳 사서들도 차분한 것 같아.
And the librarians here seem calm and collected, just like you are, Hot Dog.
롤랑 왔구나.
Oh, hey, Roland.
Lolan.
지금은 이렇게 조용해 보여도 할 때는 잘하는 사서들이야. 많이 의지하고 있어.
They may seem meek and quiet, but when they work hard. I rely on them a lot.
Bro.
Yeah. No, Tech Gamer calling me out is fucking rude. Okay,
It's true though.
today's Slopic lost Frostbite, down bad for Gavura for the 5th time. Is that wrong?
Wait, Tech, were you here for last stream? Because no, he saw Sayo once. He was like, "Do her boobs need to be that big?" And then next stream, somebody went a wooga over her, and then suddenly, he was all Sayo'd up. You know, he's like all in on the Sayo train all of a sudden.
I mean,
He goes awooga, and then his tongue unfurls and falls on the floor, and he jumps up in the air and hangs in there. He hits himself on the head with the hammer.
are you done?
And steam blows out of his ears. I can't stop this guy.
Dude, Sayo.
Gets
Alright.
freaky for the facts of others.
Alright, we're gonna run the Sayo mission after this one.
나도 우리 쪽
And-
사사들을 많이 의지하고 있지.
I'm relying on my librarians quite a bit, too.
다 같이 뭐 하고 있었어?
What are you guys doing anyways?
건 아닌 것 같고.
All gathered up here. Doesn't really seem like you're sorting books.
독서 토론을 하고
Okay,
있었어.
so you know what I've just
서로 마음에
realized?
드는
Yeah.
책을 정해서
Much like the librarians
나누는
gather
거지.
pages and attributes, you gather freakiness from our from our crew.
Yeah. That's terrible.
We were having a meetup of our books discussion club. We pick a book that catches our attention, read it, and then talk about it.
Looney Tunes Goonie over Slightly Hot Women. Slightly?
See what I mean, dog? Bro literally bro wanted nothing to do with her the first time he saw her.
Slightly is fucked up. Name one hotter female in Project
You're
Moon
looking at her.
that I'm aware of. Hot?
Hot dog.
우리 층 사사들
Not exactly the kind of meetup the librarians on my floor would like to have.
다들 잘 참석.
I'm guessing your librarians are all gladly joining you in then.
맞아.
See, Arnold agrees.
Saying hot is crazy.
Saying Sayo. What? You only care about 2 parts of her personality, buddy. She
Yeah.
ain't got nothing else.
It's a set of personality traits. Hauk! Alright, go.
Yeah, they are. They're helping me out with this more passionately than I expected.
몇 명은 귀찮아서 반발하기도 할 텐데.
Alright, I gotta fucking remute Discord.
KT's not here to back you up. I think he's the only one that would agree with you.
There's no way KT's the only one. Find a better... Fuck, I can't. Had, Gabura, Malkuth, Bina, Mio, all library characters, all Lob characters, all Limbus characters. You're wrong. All of them?
Honestly, 95% of women in Project Moon are queens, so sorry, bro. And like 2% of them are actual queens.
Okay, let's have a real conversation. What about the men? Who's the most attractive male in Project Moon? I was thinking at least
Even
some of
men.
them would protest out of laziness.
내 짜오였어 봐.
Imagine if you asked Nutsack to join. He'd have to run away before the meetup could even start.
That's true, Yan.
내 짜였으면 정말
Yan is the one. Have we met Yan?
Yeah. He was the index proxy that sent the carnival in.
We'll have to do his mission.
He had like a ponytail. We'll see him again.
Okay, we'll see him again soon, you said?
Haha, you got that right. He totally would.
그래도 예전과는 다른 게 느껴져.
Still, I can tell things have really changed from the past.
로보토미 때에도 난 비슷한 모임을 진행한 적이 있었어.
I used to have similar meetups back in Logcorp, you see.
그래?
Really?
평화로운
I suppose those weren't the peaceful book club meetings you have now.
맞아. 직원들과 정기적으로 상담을 진행했지.
I'm gonna block that just in case, Arnold. But that was who I was referring to.
I didn't see it.
I know. That's why I didn't draw any attention to it.
No.
I don't think it was well. I just wanted to be safe. You're not in trouble, Arnold.
No. I see that he redacted his deleted message.
Yeah, right. I ran canceling programs with my employees.
환상체에게 당하는 것이 두려워서 떨고만 있는 직원들에게 도움을 주고 싶었거든.
They were always living in fear of the abnormalities. They were lucky enough to survive, that is. I wanted to be of help somehow.
그때는 너무 내 마음대로 밀어붙였어.
But back then, I imposed myself and my ideas on them too hard.
Oh no.
조금이라도 상담을
She was summoned.
불편하게 상처받고 속만 골맞지.
Yes, the employees seemed ever so slightly uncomfortable with counseling. I beat myself up over it. I let the room fester inside of me.
I don't know. I would go to Hod's counseling program,
도우려고 하는데
but
Yeah,
like,
you need
what are the features?
features. Hot dog,
Cute face,
free hot dogs.
free hot dogs.
I was upset that no one understood my goodwill.
이런 말해서 미안한데 꽤 피곤한 성격이었구만.
Sorry to say this, but past you sounds like a tiring one to deal with. She was.
그치? 내가 생각해도 그래.
I know, right? I think so too.
난 정말 남을 돕고 싶은 게 아니었어.
All the things I did to help others weren't really out goodwill or anything.
그냥 내가 위로받고 싶을 뿐.
Why was your message pinned? Because I think a few people could agree with that message. That's why it was pinned.
I was just seeking coalition for myself.
첫 번째 삶에서 내가 범한 잘못을 용서받고 싶었던 거지.
I wanted the forgiveness for the misdeeds I committed in my first life.
There you go, Tech.
어떻게든 누군가에게 도움을 줌으로써 말이야.
By being helpful to others somehow.
그래서
So,
너에게 좀 도움이
did you get to be a helpful person?
아니, 역시 그런 식으로는 도움이 될 리가 없잖아.
No, there's no way I'd actually be of any help with that kind of mindset.
난 엔케팔린에도 손을 댔어.
I even tried Ankaphelin.
Oh,
엔케팔린이라.
Ankafelin, huh? The pressure must have been serious if you started doing drugs, babe.
그런 짓까지 했는데 난 어디에서도 구원받지 못했어.
Despite everything I tried, I couldn't find salvation anywhere.
무슨 짓을 하더라도 난 나쁜 사람이고 내가 주인이란 짐을 덜어내지 못했으니까.
Nothing I did could liberate me from the fact that I was a bad person and a sinner.
Sinner?
Sinner.
Why did we say that?
Limbus company.
It-
Virgilius.
It's something that's gonna come up later.
Yeah, in Limbus, they're all
We're-
called sinners.
Oh, nice. Cool, man. One sin,
No, different guy. 12 sins.
12 sins. Okay. Sinner? Limbus Company reference?
그 짐을 내려놓을 수 있을 뻔했는데.
Rah.
엔젤라가
The Ra is crazy. And then you almost had the chance to take the weight off your mind, but Angela foiled that in the end.
맞아. 정말 그랬어.
Wait. Arnold's kind of right, though.
What? 12 sinners? 12
Yeah.
apostles?
That's how I went.
엔젤라가 우리를 가로막을 때도 들은 생각이 그랬어. 획기적이지?
Even when Angela was standing in our way, I was only thinking about myself. Selfish, wasn't I?
Yep.
이번에야말로 속죄할 수 있었는데 다 허사로 돌아갔구나.
This was my one and only chance to finally repent, once and for all. But it all came to naught.
Repent?
이지?
Like,
그때까지도 멍청하게
Like,
깨닫지
White
못한
Knight?
거야.
We have not fought Slenderman yet, Rinksels. I don't know if that's real, but no.
It's silly, I know. I was too stupid to realize it then.
하나의 행동만으로
The Hod voice will never end, Danny. Umbra's doing Hod voice all stream.
That way you can't become a good person through a good deed or two.
행동이 아니라 그것을 하게 하는 마음이.
That was a lie, by the way. That was a lie. I was lying.
What really matters is the mindset that prompts you to do such deeds.
심경의 변화가 생긴 계기.
And how'd you run into that realization?
Realization?
Alright. Next stream, Umbra Hot Voice all stream. Okay, Kai? Holy shit.
Arnold says hot ASMR, so we'll do hot ASMR
Oh.
POV. You're having a severe mental breakdown, and I'm trying to teach you why Punishing Bird keeps breaking out every time you work with it.
Wait, Wonder Labs, but hot ASMR?
You're never gonna read Wonderlands, dude.
That's why you'd be reading it. Everyone's distorting in chat.
Odd, really. I'm glad I have this button now.
You have a hot button?
Well, I learned. Well, I learned it after talking to my librarians face to face and holding lots of meetups like this. Ironically enough,
이번 독서 토론 모임도 조심스럽게 제안한 거야.
I carefully suggested having these book club meetups too.
Nice hot. Look at her blush.
Like you said, a few librarians didn't like the idea at first.
하지만 이 모임을 여는 것에 대해 내가 어떤 마음인지 서로 대화를 하고 나니 적극적으로 참여해줬어.
But when I explained why I wanted to hold this meetup, and how I felt, they warmed me up to it and helped me out with enthusiasm.
What did you just... I was reading, and then out of the corner of my eye, I see this big white block of text.
I don't know what you're referring to. How do you prefer hot over Gep?
It wasn't about the method or the action itself.
It's called a personality, bro.
I think in reality... Tech Gamer got a good point about Danny. I think in reality, it goes Geb, Had, Bina.
So why would you choose Gabura? If we're going in reality.
In reality.
In reality. Mm-hmm.
Can you read your line?
You just blatantly ignored my question, alright?
Do you remember if you search up Gabura crushing, what's the third image that pops up?
It's us.
It's us, exactly. That's why Gabura over the others.
It wasn't about the method or the action itself.
마음을 부딪혀가는 것이 필요했던 거지.
I realized that we could lay our hearts out in the open and let our thoughts confront each other.
결과적으로는 좋은 현상이네.
All's well that ends well.
그러게 말이야.
If we had hot crushing, I'll be honest, probably more peak, but we don't.
For sure. Maybe Angela will look forward to this outcome.
Well, we just need to Photoshop Han in a hot dog bun. And then us eating her. And then that'll become the top result. There you go.
Okay, sorry.
I need a sip of my water.
Not sure if it was our prideful Miss Library Director that had the delicacy to set up a plan so considerate.
그래서 이번에는 제대로 부딪혀 볼 거야.
I think I'm going to confront her for real this time.
무엇을?
Or what, exactly?
나의 마음과 생각을 제대로 엔젤라에게.
I'll face Angela, and I'll let her know what I think.
꽤나 큰 용기가 필요할 걸.
That's gonna take some courage.
맞아. 아직도 엔젤라는 좀 멀고 무섭게 느껴지지만 그래도 다가가 볼 거야.
You're right. Angela still feels a bit distant and scary to me. But I'll try to approach her nonetheless.
나도 옆에서 응원해 줄게.
And I'll be rooting for you from the sidelines for when that time comes.
상황이 안 좋아지면 예전처럼 팔다리가 날아갈 수도 있는데.
You might end up losing your limbs again if things don't go well. Are you gonna be okay with that?
물론
From a distance? Of course.
롤랑도 나 같은 겁쟁이네.
You're a coward just like me. Aren't you, Roland?
겁쟁이끼리 용기 내보자고.
Well, hey, birds of a feather flock together. Let's be both brave together as cowards.
응원 고마워, 롤랑.
Yeah, thanks for the encouragement, Roland.
I love that button now.
You can just press it and switch?
Yeah, they have an app, and you just like connect it to your phone.
Oh, shit.
So,
We're level 4, by the way.
yeah.
For the hard floor. If on hits, if the dice rolled max value, inflict 1 to 2 paralysis, blind, and fragile next scene. On hit against a staggered enemy, all allies recover 1 to 2 HP. Enemies lose 1 power in clashes against the selected librarian upon winning. Inflict 1 blind and fragile. Awesome. Cool.
It's okay, Danny. You're
Han?
officially alone to marry Han.
Yeah.
You
Danny,
have our consent.
well, we can't consent for someone else.
Well, we can because you know, we kind of own this game. We paid
Good money for this game.
$20 for this, yeah.
Alright, Nutsack game. Well, I should probably give him Dex.
Yeah, you should give him something to use.
Should I just take the Dex off the other guy?
Yeah,
Off
make
Han.
sure you favorite them.
Just save?
No, go to key pages. And then find the one you're on. So it's a sale page. Go down to sale. Come. And then click on it.
This one? Set
and
favorite?
set favorite.
And then this is the SEO
Another
page,
page.
set favorite.
Yep.
And
That's a
then
good copy.
which is lower.
I think you clicked on it and it went to it and then you moved.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, now we'll just go here. Click on Nutsack.
Angela?
Why do we have no one on any of these other floors?
Because everybody is waiting on the Asa and Bina train.
Okay, there we go. Now let's do some porcubusing. He's just a big guy. On hit, give the target 2 positive emotion coins. Take no damage from ranged pages. At the start of each scene, characters restore 1 light for each page of pleasure in their hand. On hit, if the target has 3 pages of pleasure, deal 20 damage and exhaust those. Okay. Ah! Can I reset?
Nice. Yeah.
I meant to roll dice.
Yeah. Sure you did.
Lolan.
Damn, Nutsack though.
What did Nutsack do?
Look at him.
He looked good.
Can zoom in, I think. Got those breasts.
He has titties. Wait up. Where is Tech Gamer's librarian? Aren't you? Yeah, you're on a higher floor.
Here come the police. Found me.
Here, what? The police?
The police.
Alright guys, fuck him up. How are we not gonna... This first... Whoever took those 3 hits is gonna die.
What do you mean? What is roll and spray?
I don't know what Roland Sprite is.
I thought we had them like in Flag.
Yeah, it's something like that. Nothing crazy. Oh, fuck. We're never gonna stag this guy. Nice.
Well, there is not really a we, it's a you. Boop, 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 boop.
Okay, we're gonna stag this guy.
Well, the goon chat started like...
There's a goon
What is-
chat?
Yeah, it started like an hour ago, Arnold.
What are you talking about?
Arnold was talking about the goon chat.
We don't have any gooners in chat.
Well, KT's not here yet, so it's like...
Yeah, no gooning yet.
It's
When
goon
KT
adjacent.
arrives. Tech Gamer, you'll get to see in just a second after I go through 12 hours of nutsack. We've suppressed the porcubussy.
오늘은 술 냄새가 안 나는데?
You don't reek of alcohol
I'm reading.
today.
I've got time.
What's up? You'll read?
No, I was saying I got time to work on my character sheet now.
Oh.
맞았거든요. 오늘만
Is Danny a gooner?
신으로 입고 싶어요.
Kinda. For Hod, for sure, yeah.
Never say porcubussy again. 'Cause I didn't drink. I wanted to stay sober today.
무슨
What's
바람이
gotten into you?
술을 얻어먹지 못해서 아쉬운
You look
표정이에요.
pretty sad to miss out on the chance to drink.
이런.
Whoops. Was it too noticeable?
특별한
Well,
날이거든요.
Today's a special day.
오늘은 제가 세상에
How the fuck?
죽은
KT,
날이에요.
y'all just be going to streams together? You hang out in streams? The day I died and perished from this world.
We gotta break in there and we gotta take him back.
Yeah. What up, Masto? Where are we? We just beat Porcubussy. Really? What's the date again?
여기 있다 보니
It's hard to keep track of time staying in here.
며칠인지는
The date doesn't really matter.
바로 지금
It's this exact moment I'm commemorating.
그날이 첫 번째 삶의
I learned all about the life and death of Giovanni, my first incarnation.
그런 의미였구만.
That's what you meant.
롤랑은
Do you think the followers of the Church of Gears are a bunch of fools, Roland?
삶의 의미를 어떻게든 찾으려고
You mean how they're so desperate to find meaning in their lives, going so far as to join a cult?
멍청하다고 생각해.
No, I don't think they're stupid. They're just pitiful.
저도 그렇게 생각해요.
That's what I think too.
전
I grew up without anyone to call parents.
나도 그래.
Same here. I was raised by my grandma. Had a rough childhood.
전 둥지에서
I was born in a nest and got left to an orphanage without even knowing who my parents were. So he was born in the bougie area but went to an orphanage?
I thought he was raised by his grandma. I don't remember. He might have.
뒷골목
I'd have died already if I was in the back
Brian
streets.
곳을 거야. 운 좋게 둥지에서 태어나
Why are you dying of cringe, V Tech Gamer?
자란 거죠.
He's surrounded by us.
Oh. I was lucky to be born in a nest, and unlucky to have lost my parents so early.
어디 둥지였어?
What nest was it?
K사 둥지였어요.
K-Corpse.
무난하다고 들은
That's one of the more decent ones I've heard.
네.
Yep.
실제로 평탄에
Was
Well-
Nutsack was the one you were asking about, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was talking about Roland, sorry. My bad.
No, I was talking about the sack.
Yeah, I don't know much about Nutsack's first life. It's kind of a bitch.
He's a bitch?
I mean, he's like, oh, Carmen, dope up. And winners don't do drugs, Anthony.
Agreed. Yep, my life was pretty smooth. Slightly more unfortunate than others, and slightly luckier than others.
굶으며 자란 것도 아니고
I never really starved or got bullied by anyone.
어떤 자극도
It was a sheltered life, free from any outside influence.
거예요. 아무 의미 없이 숨만 쉬어온 거죠.
All I did was breathe in that shelter without meeting. I thought it was the natural thing to do.
전부 저와
Everyone else has the same expression as mine.
학교에서나
In the school or on the streets, all of the people in the nest made the same face.
뭐
Lost focus? Spacing out and staring into empty places?
맞아요.
Hmm,
정말
you're spot on. I figured life just comes and goes. I kept living in monotonous life until I met someone with a face I'd never seen before. Oh, I'm guessing you met your first love. I suppose. It was Giovanni's first love, to be exact. She was giving a passionate speech in the middle of the street, even though no one paid attention to her. Brother. I forgot he was in love with her. I barely understand what she was saying, actually. All I could think about was how brilliant and alive a person could be. Love at first sight, huh? She went on about how she'll change the world and its people, and she was looking for recruits to join her cause. Isn't it funny? Who in the nest would want to give up their comfortable life for research like that, really? Yet you did. True. Maybe she went out onto the street expecting to run into someone like Giovanni. Her name was Carmen. Carmen, huh?
Carmen.
Whenever I saw Carmen brimming with joy and pride for her cause, I felt alive too. I wanted to stay with her forever, though she probably just saw me as a good friend or colleague, and nothing more. Ah, the heart-rendering agony of unrequited love. It didn't matter to me that much. I was content with living like that. But then tragedy befalls the research team, right? Yep. Slowly. Progress of our research stagnated, and Carmen gradually lost her liveliness. And then, when a kid named Enoch died during an experiment, it's as if something within her snapped. I wanted to cheer her up somehow, but seeing Carmen's lethargic face scared me so much. It's like I was erased from the world. And Carmen ended her own life soon after that. That sure sounds tragic. Must have shocked you hard. I could take it somewhat well. I was actually pretty calm about it. I thought even the person who was more alive than anyone could meet such an early and miserable... I didn't read that right. I thought even the person who was more alive than anyone could meet such an early and miserable end. I decided to stay in the laboratory to help out with completing the research Carmen started. Her colleagues were still there, and they didn't lose hope just yet. Then, one day, they said we might possibly be able to save Carmen. A tempting offer, wasn't it? It was, and I'm guessing it came at a price. It was a risky experiment. The subject could slip into a permanent coma if it went wrong. No one was willing to participate, so I volunteered to be the subject. Carmen coming back would have been the ideal outcome. Even if it was failed, and I ended up sleeping forever, I was okay with that. In a world without Carmen, I lost my light anyways. So I can understand people taking desperate measures to find meaning in their lives, like the Church of Gears we recently saw. I participated in an experiment that could get me killed for a similar reason, and its results were a failure. Huh. Yep. I was given a second life, woke up in Lobotomy Corpus Nutsack. Even though I had already abandoned all attachment to life before I died, in the midst of confusion, I could hear a nostalgic voice. It told me to try and live. After all those twists and turns, I finally got here. Now, with the fearlessness to keep living. That's a commendable spirit, Nets. And now, I want to actually live rather than just barely existing while doing nothing but breathing. If I get a chance to, that is. I'm starting to think it might actually be possible this time around. The world's bigger than I expected, and it has a lot of hideous sides, but there's certainly beauty to be found. I guess your drinking habit was a coping mechanism to get you through each day. Pretty much. I do enjoy alcohol for what it is. Same for me. I feel like a drink now, shall we? I'm all for it. Cheers for today. Lowland. Don't encourage drinking. Alright, on success, inflict pierce. And 1 thrill. They have 3+ thrill, 2 to 7 bonus damage, and stagger damage. Wow. Then remove all the thrill. +1 dice power, reduce mass stag, resist. 1 hit, recover 1 to 2 stag if a character isn't stagged. Nice. Okay. Paulinus.
What?
Fucking Toasty has arrived for the drinking games. Tech Gamer, this is Roland, by the way. I don't know if you missed that, but here they are.
There he is.
Alright. What are we doing now? We need a new HOD person.
That's right.
Should I just do Hana? Should I do another bleed?
Oh, I don't know. Do whatever.
Do I have any more Sayos? I'm out of Sayos.
Could just use one of our goonies.
A Yang?
Triggers.
Humana. Or do I make him a Jakan? A second Jakan? Let's do that. You could go for a deep wound. And both of these. Now we only get one more. Look at me using this interface.
I'm not. I'm actually like doing literally anything but.
Why? Do you not love me anymore?
No, I'm working on my goddamn. I'm working on something I love a little more than you, my D&D character.
Ah. I guess that's okay. Should I just grab something basic? Slash stag.
Look yourself.
Confirm. Yes. Wireless, wifeless gang. I'm a dumbass.
Wireless gang.
Wireless gang.
We don't be needing no chargers up in here.
Up in here, up in here. I need self-bleed, don't I?
If you want the boost, you don't need it.
The sublimate?
Yeah.
I feel like it wouldn't hurt to have one.
It would hurt, actually. Like, that's what it do. That's what it do, Scoop.
What a do, Scoop. We'll just grab one of these.
Now, if we got a Recon identity in Limbusters, he'd be like...
Oh, I have new books to burn.
Yeah.
Do I even burn them?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever you say.
You know you're gonna lose over and over.
I don't think I'm gonna lose only over and over. I only got 3 books. I got a Salvador page.
You doing? You got some burn stuff now.
They did burn?
He does.
Ah. Time to make some burn decks.
That's a really good page. But you can only have one, I think, at a time.
I mean, it's fucking huge.
Yeah.
protect just like minimizes damage by 2?
Yeah.
Alright, gents. Bro, I'm eepy as fuck right now.
Help yourself. You're gonna starve to death if you don't eat anything.
신경 써주셔서 감사합니다만
Oh, the bitch has returned.
맛이 없어요.
Yeah.
Thanks for the meal, but I don't feel like eating.
사무소가 통째로 전멸했는데 그럴 만하지. 그래도 마음.
No wonder your office got wiped out. You should harden your heart still.
자기 잘못이라고 생각하고 있어?
Do you think it was your fault?
네,
Yes, I
제가 말렸다.
had stopped them.
제가 좀 더
Had I been stronger and more mature,
했더라면 제가
had I stayed there and not ran away,
그러면 네 책임이야.
Then it's your fault.
예?
huh?
Just
네가
tip breath
어리숙하고
C and D.
약해 빠져서
I know.
다 죽은 거 맞다고.
Is that on purpose?
No. You were too daft and weak to keep the others safe. It's your fault that everyone died.
이제 마음이 좀 편해졌어? 네가 편한 대로 생각하면 돼.
Feel better now? Think what you want.
일이 벌어지면 결과에 생각하기 편한 이유를 갖다 붙이면 되잖아?
When something happens, all you gotta do is make up reasons that are convenient to you, no?
Oof.
실제 원인이 무엇인지보다 납득하고 싶은 대로만 생각하고 싶은 거잖아.
It's not like you actually care about the cause. You just want to believe whatever it is that convinces you.
어이 꼬맹이들 너무 괴롭히지 마.
Hey, kids, don't bully that boy too hard now.
난 안 괴롭혔어. 갈궜던 건 파멜리뿐이라고.
I didn't do anything. It was all Pamelli.
그래 필립. 이제 이야기할 정신이 들었나?
Alright, Philip. Feeling well enough to talk now.
네,
Guy's blind.
배려
Oh.
감사드립니다.
What the f- You say that like that changes his voice.
Talk like a blind person, please.
Yes, thank you for your
He's
kindness.
not actually
형제
blind.
사무소인데 돕고 살아야.
Is he not actually blind?
It's just his portrait makes him. You can see out of his right eye, but he's like looking down in an angle, and his bloodborne hand is.
I mean, these
blocking
two
his face.
kids are staring at me for some reason.
Okay. We are sisters, or we are sister offices. After all, gotta help each other out.
미안하게 됐네. 우린 그때 마침 시부 골목에서
I'm sorry we couldn't help.
처리하던 중이었어.
We were in the middle of handling a case of the distortion in the streets of District 12.
8시에 서커스에
Those victimized by the 8 o'clock circus held a show of pure insanity and hedonism.
마치 지옥 속의 축제가
It was akin to the festival in hell. Gave us quite a bit of trouble.
그래서 나 몸 한 번 교체했잖아.
Bruh.
이건 정말 내 취향이 아닌데.
I had to get my body replaced too. This one's seriously not my style.
의체인가요? 하지만 그 모습은 윤리 개정안에 걸리지 않나요?
Sorry, I was mid-yawn. Is that a robotic body? Doesn't that shape infringe the ethical amendments, though?
의체가 아니라 내 몸의 복사본이야. 내가 예전에 들어두는 생체 복구 보험이 있거든.
It's not mechanical. It's a clone of my body. I got a biological body recovery insurance some time ago.
Did they just remove the brain and put it in the new body?
파멜리의 몸뚱아리는 형체도 남지 않게 찢겨서
Umbra.
이 방법이 아니고서야.
If you wait, they're like literally explaining it right now.
Oh.
Pamelli's body was torn apart beyond recovery. So this was the only way we had left for her.
그나마 대가리라도 남은 게 다행이었지. 해결사 보험은 돈만 빼먹는 순 도둑놈들인 줄 알았는데.
Her head was thankfully intact. I thought fixture insurances were complete robbery, but it did help us for once.
Hello, Bob. Kyle, say hi to Bob.
Hello, Bob.
참, 너네 사무소는
How come I gotta say
해결사
hi to
보험
Bob
같은
but
거
no
안
one else?
들어뒀어?
You've said hi to a handful of people.
Not really.
You didn't say hi to Toasty?
You've never reactioned to right now. You didn't make me either.
Alright, I'll start reacting so that way you have to say hi to everybody.
You didn't use your reaction to tell me before.
What do you mean?
I don't know, it's just sus.
Why is it sus? Bob said hi, we say hi to Bob.
No, he said wisp.
Which is like hi.
And then you put him above everybody else in priority queue. I just
Should we not be saying hi to Bob? Is that what you're trying to say? You don't want to say hi to Bob?
Saying. I'm just saying, why are you so obsessed with Bob particularly?
Danny does like cod. Yes. Wait up.
Yeah, I think we got that.
Did Arnold say Bob or boob?
Ooh. Arnold, are you banned or not? What did you say?
Alright. Speaking of,
doesn't your office have any insurance?
얼마 안 된 신입이라 경황이 없어 그것까지는 잘 모르겠습니다.
I was a relatively new member at the office, so I didn't know that much.
나중에라도 알아보는 게 좋을 거야. 보험 형태와 조건도 다양하니까.
Yeah, you'll want to see if the office had any. There are many types of insurance with various conditions.
몸을 복구한 건 다행인데 말이지. 왜 하필 이런 몸일까?
It's nice to have a body again, but why did it have to be this?
뭐? 당장 급해서 기껏 복사 시술을 해줬는데 저 새끼 말하는 꼬라지 봐라.
What? I urgently had cloning surgery to save you, and this is how you thank me?
비싸면 뭐 하냐고. 거울 볼 때마다 삶의 의욕이 안 나는데.
What's the point even? Even just looking like this in the mirror is discouraging.
그 몸 망가뜨리기만 해봐.
Don't you dare damage that body.
아니다. 그냥 이번에는 어떤 방법으로든 복구할 수 없게 죽어버리는 게 낫겠다. 그러면 복사본 값은 안 줘도 돼.
You know what? Why don't you just die a permanent death this time? That way you can't be recovered by any means. You won't have to pay me for the clone body then.
짜자는 거?
You asking for a fight?
그래, 이 새끼야.
Yeah, you punk.
살바도르 말대로 자네 쌍화차 타는 솜씨 하나는 일품이군.
You certainly are masterful at making Szechuan cha, as Salvador said.
과찬이십니다.
You flatter me, sir.
필립, 자네 생각은 어떤가?
A penny for your thoughts, Philip. Did the library appear to be related to this distortion phenomenon in any way?
모르겠습니다. 뒤틀림을 직접 겪어본 적이 없어서요.
I'm not sure. I haven't experienced the distortion myself.
하지만 그 어떤 것보다도 이질적으로 보였습니다.
But the place looked more alien than anything I've ever seen.
스승님과 선배는 그곳에서
And Master, and Sionbe, they got turned into books there. That wasn't her name. Why does he call her that?
I think it's like an honorifics thing, or whatever the word is.
Not like sister, right?
I don't know, I think it's like senpai.
Ah.
Something like that. I don't know what the word is.
Weeb shit.
Chinese, or Korean.
Chinese? Chinese? Racist bitch. That doesn't help.
이 문제에 대해서는
Several associations have started keeping an eye on this matter.
협회뿐만이 아니지.
It's not just the associations. Even the wings and the fingers are clueless about what to make of the distortion. Alright?
그런 건 아무 상관없다는
You don't seem too interested in the current topic. You must want to forget all this fuss about this distortion and head straight back to the library and retrieve the books of your colleagues. I wish I could just do that. But my master said to me in his notes that I shouldn't act hastily, and instead depend on your aid.
친구도 참 곤란한 걸 떠넘겨줘.
That old friend left me with quite the troublesome little fellow.
이 일이 늘
Death
그래왔지만
is a staple in this business, but his wife and children must still be heartbroken.
만나봤나?
Have you met them?
아니요.
No,
아직
I couldn't visit them yet.
왜지?
Why is that?
면목이
I'm too ashamed to face them.
우리의 다음 목적지.
Our next stop will be the library. Ready your gear.
감사합니다.
Thank you, sir.
착각하지는 말게.
Don't mistake this for kindness. We're simply taking you with us because we've already planned to go there.
그리고
And this is the least I can do to bear responsibility for my old friend's death.
적어도 우리 사무소.
Personally, I'd never let a fixer like you join my office. It would give us a bad name.
동료들을 위해서
Is it wrong? Is it so pathetic for me to want to repay the favors of my colleagues for their sake?
어딜 가도 정에 연연하지 말아요.
Everyone says not to act upon attachment. That's so unclassy and naive to do.
해결사라면
Can't we as fixers, no, as people, live in a city, do anything on the behalf of others?
짜증나서 못 들어주겠네. 네가 잘못 생각하고 있다고 했어?
Gosh, you're insufferable. He didn't even say that you're wrong or anything.
그런 생각을 하는 해결사는 우리 사무소에서 받지 않겠다는 것뿐이잖아. 궁상 좀 떨지 마.
He just doesn't want those kinds of fixers in our office. Simple as that. Don't be a miserable ass about it.
감정에 휘둘리는 놈만큼 등을 맡기기에 위험한 놈도 없으니까.
Nothing is as unreliable as someone who's easily swayed by their feelings.
너 하나 챙기자고 우리가 다 죽어도 된다는 거야 뭐야?
You want us all to just die so you can fulfill your ideals or what?
자네는 자신이 누군가를 위해서 행동한다고 굳게 믿고 있다.
You must be sincerely believing that your actions are for others.
삭막하고 이기적인 도시의 사람들과 달리 자신은 이타적으로 행동하고 있다고.
Sorry, I'm drinking water. That you are different from all the other unkind and selfish denizens of this city.
그 이상의 가치를
Thinking that you are fighting for some higher cause.
하지만
But know that
이기적인 생각이
that those are in fact entirely selfish thoughts.
이기적인 생각 중에
It's the most dangerous kind of selfishness. You deceive yourself into thinking you're selfless.
이타적인 행동이라는
There can be no such thing as selfless actions for us humans. Even the act of self-sacrifice is ultimately for oneself.
그것도
A very dangerous kind of selflessness, one that slowly eats away at your peers and leads them to damnation. Ah,
말은 그럴싸하게 했지만
you gave a fine speech, but I must wonder if you're truly upset for the sake of Salvador and your late colleagues?
먼저 준비하고 있도록 하겠습니다.
I'll go prepare myself then.
필립이라는 녀석이
That Philip guy seems to be hurt, but I agree with Oscar here.
자신이 아닌
Few things are as dangerous and nasty as selflessness in the guise of for the sake of someone else.
위험한 게 없어.
말 것 같아. 자신이 아닌 누군가를 위한 것이라 각오한 마음만큼 무섭고
I think I know what you mean. The determination to work for the good of others can be a dreadful and loathsome weapon.
그것이 희생을 감수할 가치가 있는 정이라고 생각할수록
Especially if one strongly believes that the justice they're pursuing is worth sacrificing for.
그 자부심에 취해 주의를 보지 않는 거야. 어떻게 되든 상관없는 거지.
They're blinded by self-righteousness. They have no regard for their surroundings. They don't care about what happens to others.
오직 그 정의를 위해 다른 것들을 짓밟아가며 달려나가도 돼. 당위성이 부여되니까.
They justify themselves by pressing forward and pursuing their justice, crushing everything in their way.
와하.
Wow. This might be the first time we understand each other for real. I'm touched, man.
샴페인이라도?
How about some champagne?
야,
She can drink.
표정 안 펴? 짜증나게 하네 진짜.
Stop frowning already, would you? You're so annoying.
극복해가는 중이잖아.
Yeah, someone summon
배려 좀
Everett
해주자.
for Arnold.
We did remember the armor today.
We did. But he
He's
doesn't
still
even have a nugget.
recovering. We should give him some space. I think we're gonna be able to do Yasad after one of
이런
these
사소한
upcoming.
것도 미묘한
Tiny things like this can
영향을
still affect my
준다고.
psyche. Fuck, that's you.
Tiny things like this can still affect my psyche.
됐습니다.
Never mind.
Fuck, that's you.
신경 쓰지
You don't need to care about me. I'll try not to be a hindrance.
자네가 발목을 잡을 것 같다고 판단한 순간 난 자네를 꿰뚫을
I'll stab you as soon as I determine that you're getting in our way.
환영합니다.
I know we're dialoguing the fuck up right now.
The hero has arrived.
Isn't KT been here?
No, we've been waiting for him because.
Oh shit. Yeah, KT. We've missed you.
Well, Arnold specifically missed you more.
Someone was referencing gooning and you instantly got brought up.
Yeah.
Alright, read.
Greetings, dear guests. Though
Angela.
your group seems to be a rather ill mood.
I thought you were a machine, but could it be that you're partially human?
너무 그렇게 노려보지는 마.
We are deadass.
찌른 건 아니고 잠깐 확인해보고 싶었으니까.
Don't stare at us so viciously now. We just poked you to make sure not to kill you or anything.
무례하네.
How rude.
예절이란 것을 배우지 못했나 봐.
How rude. Hasn't anyone taught you to behave?
도서관의 사서는 상냥하다고 들었는데
Yes.
I'm more invested in the chat than... I heard the librarians of this place were supposed to be nice.
What, the let's goon up?
다짜고짜 뺨을 날리는 손님들.
Yeah, let's go. The are you dead ass? Followed by the alright, let's goon up, shall we?
Shall we?
Excuse me, sirs, is it time to goon? Let me get my briefcase.
Release my penis?
Release my
Angela?
semen? The gooners be like. Someone advised me that there's no need to be courteous with ill-mannered guests who slap and spit in my face without reason.
I apologize. We couldn't afford to be polite with our very with our very lives at the risk.
With our very little lives at
Our
risk.
very little wives, I wish.
Oh, really now?
자네들은 정보와는 인상이 다르네.
This isn't like what we heard about her at all.
나름의 고충이 있나 보지.
She must have her own woes.
Oh.
Oh, woes.
Phillips, buddy, you fucked.
Huh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got 2x.
I have 2 what?
I was literally gonna be like, don't you do it, and then you like immediately...
Immediately what?
You immediately clicked ink over.
I never...
Your Unga Bunga brain literally cannot resist.
I do not do that every time, though.
I don't think I've ever seen you not do it. Except for that one time where it took you like literally half a minute to like mouse away from it. Including right there.
That didn't count.
You almost did it again. You literally like...
Hello, probably, Angela.
Oh shit. We can't have probably Angela and normal Angela here at the same time. Things might get weird.
We don't have normal Angela here.
Not right now, but we've had her before.
We have had normal Angela. And it looks like probably Angela isn't an alt.
Could be.
Fuck yeah.
It's a little too early to say that.
Alt of all alts grows. I disagree with you, Arnold.
What Ruina mod have you been playing, KT? This is advanced.
Yeah, KT, you might not have gotten this far. We're way more advanced than you at this game.
Bro's using every neuron not to click ink over and trying to talk down to you, KT. You don't have to take it.
Oh, fuck! Mike forgot the thing we've been doing every Wednesday for the past 6 months?
It's okay, Mike. You haven't missed much.
Yeah, just Umbra gooned, so you missed that.
Bro is literally trying not to clink ink over like every single fucking cutscene, and you know, it's just...
I got stagged. I got double stagged.
This is regular. It's his first playthrough.
There's like a super mode.
They're asking if it's modded. We're trying to guide him
Regular old game.
through the project.
Fuck. Alright, hot dog stagged one. And he bled to death.
Getting away.
No, he ran. Hot dog.
You've got 2 scenes, I'm pretty sure. So this is actually
Really bad.
it's okay. No, I'm saying you've got backups. It's no big deal. Bunga.
Unga?
Not even sharpening his blades.
Should I be sharpening my blades?
They give you 2 slash.
Yeah, but it's not gonna go first.
It's on use.
Oh. Oh. Wait. There's more. By the way, I'm pretty sure Kanto
That
8's
was a
dropping
1 to
today.
3 and you rolled 6.
Nice.
Yeah, that's tonight. We'll be done by then.
We'll be done with stream.
Yeah. By the time.
Like, we'll be playing Kanto 8 together at 6?
No, it's not. It's already 6:30, idiot.
Oh.
It doesn't come out for like 2 more hours around.
It's the
It comes
15th
out
for
right
probably
around
Angela.
또다시
Yet again, I
이렇게 이번에는
thought I could fight with them until
싸울 수 있을 거라고
the end this time.
난 대체 언제까지
How long am I gonna keep hiding behind this?
내가 그들과 끝까지 함께
Nothing.
싸웠다면
What I could have changed if I stood there with them, fought with them.
나에게도 무언가에 맞설 용기가 있다면
If only I had the courage to stand up to something.
그 용기라도 있었다면
If I had that courage,
도망치라는 말에
when I was told to run,
난
I
기뻤어.
hesitated.
선배와 스승님
If I ran away leaving my master and Seonbae behind,
하지 않을까?
they might think of me as a coward.
계속
Maybe they'll
그들을 원하지 않았을까?
actually wanted me to stay with them.
하지만 내가 내린 판단은
But the decision I made
그들을 위한다는
was to listen to them. Believe it was for their sake.
내가 여기 있으면
I convinced myself that I could only be a hindrance if I stayed.
내가
There's
여기
nothing I can do here,
없으니
so I should go outside and ask for others.
모든 건 선배와 스승님을
This is all for Seonbae and Master.
이건
That I'm doing this for others. I was determined to sacrifice myself for others.
목숨하지만 지금은
Philip is low-key me. Kyle, Umbra, the other man on this call, literally called Philip the most bitchy bitch. Kyle, can you
I'm not
confirm?
gonna hide from it.
Why did you call him a bitch again?
Because he's a little bitch.
You know, if
The thing is, when I say things, like, I actually mean them, and I don't, like, flip like you do and pretend like I never said them.
if I were to say, like, if I were to say the character I look the most like, it's probably Philip.
That's weird.
Or do you disagree?
No, I totally agree.
Then why is it weird?
I don't know. It's just like a coincidence.
Is it a coincidence? Mike agrees
Oh, yeah.
with you. Roland said he's gonna manifest EGO. Anywhoosie. But I fortified telling myself that this wasn't the right time. Told myself it's fine because I'm still a selfless man.
더럽고 추악한 이기적인 사람.
He better come back and limbust. Said a veil and selfish person.
선배와 스승님
I involved wedge officers telling them this is for my master and Seonbae.
그들의 희생을
And I took their
기억하며
sacrifice for granted and ran away again.
나를 위해서
It's not for myself.
내가 하려는 일을
Trying to justify what I wanted to do.
없이 반복하는
Endless parroting for them, for others, for someone else, for whom?
나를 위한
The words I uttered to disguise my selflessness. Selfishness as something greater.
그 말대로
He was right. I was the most selfish and dangerous person. I don't want to embellish my motives saying it's for others. I was doing it all for me. For myself above everything else. For me, who's feeling sadder than anyone. Round 2. Boss?
What?
Do I run in there with the same team?
This is all you got. You got 1 floor.
Oh. Oh! No one's going to cry on my behalf, even if I'm sad. This sadness is mine to bear, after all. If I must carry this emotion, if I can't get rid of it, if I have to repeat this cycle of sinking into the swamp of despair and then thinking whatever comforts me, then I'll take the path of getting back on my feet with this sadness instead. Because I believe I can do it. Because it's what I must do. I have to move forward. This power has to be an opportunity given to me. Okay. Boss time? Is this like the first boss?
Why don't you fight him and then figure it out, buddy?
Is this like a boss?
Is this like a Hollow Knight Silksong, guys? Is this the first Hollow Knight Silksong-like enemy?
Lolan? I mean, music's fire. Carmen gave him wings. I think he drank a Red Bull. Nice. Good shit, hot dog. Spider that bitch.
Spiders.
We're about to stag him next turn.
That's 2 OP, yeah.
What's up?
Hunt 2 OP.
On hit against a stagged enemy, all allies recover HP. Enemies lose 1 power in clashes. I think I'm gonna go with Meal. Oh. I guess we'll go here. Oh, I should have done Hod.
Single ally, yeah.
Huh?
Didn't read single ally.
Single ally what?
It says on the card, single ally.
Oh yeah, no, I saw.
Yeah, you still want. Oh, like you didn't know.
I don't even know if I want to do that.
I mean, it's literally all you can do with that.
Yes, you're
Just
right.
have somebody else take the attack. Just make sure somebody else declares that dice last.
We're getting
He's
fucked
doing
up.
mostly defense shit. Not really. He's gonna be paralyzed too.
Nice. I mean, we're gonna bleed. Yeah, we bleed the fuck out of him.
I think he did like 3 damage. You're fine.
He did 3?
Yeah. Did like 1 per dice. He did more damage through fire than.
Do I do 1 self bleed?
You're gonna bleed. You're gonna burn to death. So it doesn't matter what you do.
Am I gonna burn to death?
Yes, you have 7 fire and you have like 3 health.
I have 18 health.
Oh, sorry, I can't see because fucking
This person's almost gonna burn to death.
Discord quality is so
Cheeks?
bad. Yeah.
I need to take. Wow, they're both 4s. Maybe I do this. Do that. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, go for it.
Umbra, join the stream.
I think there's something better. I mean, I'm in the stream. It's just I don't
Stacked?
watch it because it's delayed.
Yeah, he'll have too much delay. That guy's gonna burn. I guess he didn't burn.
Fine.
Alright, well, let's just max out on our boy. Yeah?
Roland's comment.
Is that Slenderman? We won. A waxed wing destined to melt in the sky. Yummy burn.
Okay, move on.
You'll think Bina said the N-word knowing damn well no one's suicidal enough to stop her. I think that's the new pin message. Oh, you're at that stage. You haven't met Xena yet. Pod, give me milk.
Ah. Focus.
I want to read. Obtain 2 copies of
trying to
Combat
avoid
Page
that for a
Feather
reason.
Shield. I got 2 pages?
Yeah, for Philip, because he didn't get any Philip books.
Oh. Whoa. What's up with that Philip kid? When do you get such a high-performance workshop gear? No, not even the workshops could make equipment that good. This actually reminds me of that guy.
Ego.
Someone fucking spoiled this.
Well, yeah, I was trying to point you away from chat, but you kept fucking ignoring me. This appears to be ego.
ego? 자아를 말하는 거야?
EGO? You mean the ego? As in someone's consciousness?
시답지 않은 말장난이야. 본질은 같아.
It's simply wordplay. They're essentially the same thing.
자아의 껍데기. 마음을 실체화한 거야.
Yeah, I was gonna mute him, but you like literally read it the second I saw it, so.
Oof. I'm sorry.
The shells of one's ego. It's a physical manifestation of the mind.
What? The mind? Physical brought about? That sounds too vague to be a real thing that could happen.
엘사 특이점이었어. 좀 다르긴 했지만.
It was the singularity of Elcor, although the process was different.
엘사는 의도적으로 추출해냈다면 필립이라는 사람은 백이야 흑주의 영향이겠지.
While Elcorp extracted EGO deliberately, Philip must have manifested his thanks to the influence of the whitest nights and the darkest days.
그러네. 어느 정도 이해가 가.
Yeah, I understand somewhat now.
뭐야, 혼자 납득하고.
Put the brakes on your train of thought for a moment. You mean anyone can just extract powerful equipment like that from their mind? Free of charge?
나도 직접 발현한 것을 본 건 처음이니까 그렇게 닥달하지는 마.
Don't rush me. This is also my first time of seeing it manifest this way.
정 궁금하면 그 녀석이 도망치게 두지 말았어야지.
If you're so curious, you wouldn't have let him get away.
나도 모르게.
I didn't know that Coot would put that kind of device on him. Old man Oscar's still not honest to himself.
나이 많은 친구들이 여럿 있나 봐.
You seem to have a number of old friends.
Oh yeah. They're seasoned veterans with mountains of experience. It's not hard to run into them at least once in a while. As a fixer, you know? Okay. Burn some shit.
Go find some.
What am I finding?
Go find some books to burn. I think you can burn that last book of General Edge. I think you only need the big guy's book. I don't know if we can see yet. So maybe don't, but...
I can burn which one?
I said I think you can burn the General Wedge office one, but I'm not sure yet.
I need to get a Oscar page.
I can't see.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Yeah. Can you entertain them for like 2 minutes?
Yeah.
I need to get water real quick, and then
Can I just
gonna go press something.
speed
If
run
you
a
wanna do
level?
thing- Yeah, sure.
I'll just
I won't
go
be too-
run through Oscars. Or this is an Oscar. Where the fuck did I get an Oscar book from?
Oh.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just run this again, guys. I'm literally hotting it right now. Alright, let's see if I can not fuck this up 2 times in a row. How's everyone enjoying stream so far? Actually, better question. I'm straight up hotting it. No, I won't go to the better question. How's everyone enjoying this fucking stream? Oh shit, probably Angela is gonna sleep. Angela, we will miss you. And we hope to probably see you again. 1 out of 10, stream is so ass. Good to know. I'm gonna puke. Pretty pog. Pretty nice. Okay, quality feedback. Got some ass, got a 1 out of 10, got a puke, and got a nice. And a pog. We gotta take note of the pog. Pogs are pretty good. So, honestly, that's a win in my book. Let's go ahead and ink some people. This will ink you. And we'll ink you. We'll ink 1 more. They have a fuck ton of bleed, so I guess we'll just ink you. Gameplay is kind of mind-melting. Yeah. I mean, is the game hard yet? Have we made it? I'm getting fucked. Come on, hot dog. On hit, I think we're... Ooh, we'll go with axe. We'll just throw it on Miss Hod. Okay, our first boy is stagged.
I'm back.
He's arrived.
Your brother is dead ass sitting in the kitchen in his undies.
Why? Why is he doing that?
He's eating chicken.
Why?
He's having his midlife crisis moment.
Why in the kitchen, undied up? That's what I don't understand. Like, literally anywhere else would be cool. Alright, I think we're good. Hayless is here. Is the game hard yet?
Anywhere else would be hot because, you know, he's shirtless.
Oh, I'm sure it's hot as fuck in that house.
Only downstairs.
Is Kyle and Umbra 2 separate people? No, they're the same. The person you hear, the other person here is Umbra or Kyle. Honestly, I've called him that for like over 10 years now. So we just kinda go with both at times.
Bomb, what the fuck did you do to your eyes? Why did you put your eyes back? Did you take them out?
Same thing happens to Hayless. Hayless gets called by his gamer name and his real name.
Did you see a hot woman and your eyes popped down your head and you had to like go running after them?
You're like, humana humana.
Kyler is Kai.
Oh yeah, there is another Kai. But that's just Kai. But I guess I do call you Kai sometimes.
Yeah, you do call me Kai sometimes, which has caused me a lot of confusion over the years.
I'm sorry. But Kai is Kai.
Kai is Kai.
Which is Crimson Kyler. Who we love and adore and wish he was here with us right now.
This grape does not look good.
What doesn't look
It's
good?
all white like you. This grape.
Dude, grapes. I could go for a grape right now.
I got
Then
this
there's a
massive thing.
sister that never gets mentioned. Yes, we also have a sister.
I got a massive thing in them. Like as big as my head for like $5.
Dude, I could go for some fucking grapes. One of my coworkers says his friends used to call him grape nuts.
Because he has small,
I'm like that. I don't think that's a good thing.
or because they're like brimming with fluids.
Guess it could be both. Gain 1 power for each page in hand. Yeah, that's fire.
And that one funny guy, he already said that I'm Umbra. And Kyle.
What one funny guy?
I don't know. Arnold mentioned the funny one. That I'm pretty sure that's me.
The only slightly funny person on this stream is Roland. Are you talking about Roland, the person in chat, or Roland, the character? Your nuts are supposed to look like raisins. How often did your friend get his nuts kicked? He's not my friend, he's a coworker.
Sure do know a lot about your coworkers' nuts.
Yeah.
That's a pretty damn good card.
This one?
Mm-hmm. Don't burn.
He's in a burn.
Oh, Johnny's the funny one. Yeah, Johnny's the funny one. He's a lurker.
They've met Johnny?
Well, we've talked about him. Great.
Yeah, they've never met Johnny.
I'm putting
Johnny
him on
doesn't
the
give a
time.
fuck about us. What happened?
He was getting a 1 minute.
Halo's getting a 1 minute? What happened?
He just leaked.
He's spoiled?
I have to stop them before the allegations. I think everybody needs. Can we end?
Can we end stream? Do we have to end stream right now?
I think everybody needs.
Did
to
Halo
sit.
say something that bad? Everybody needs to sit? Is that what you said? Who's Jumbro Josh? What the fuck is going on? I have the group chat screenshots. Which group chat or group chat?
You better keep them to yourselves, bro.
Is a group chat?
Oh, he's gonna expose you.
Me?
That's fine. You can expose him.
Expose me? Is a group chat like just you and your buddy sitting next to each other taking a dump?
I don't know. Did you sit next to Tech Gamer and take a dump?
Yeah! He's arrived! Woo!
We got your mom. We just don't have a sod slot yet.
Our man is here. Does anyone like nuggets? We fucking love nuggets! We love them!
There's two things we love in this chat: nuggets and hod.
A hot dog. I got the page. I finally got the page. We love nuggets so much that we got the page. What'd you say?
We ban Halo.
We can ban Halo.
Cool.
I think we could sit him for a prolonged period of time.
I would sit him for a day, but I don't know. That's too mean.
Can you sit him for a day?
Yeah, I think I could sit him for a week.
I'll sit him for 10 minutes. I don't think he'll still be here.
Oh, hey, though.
What?
I just said that was too far.
What was too far?
10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Can you unsit him?
I think I unsat him. I don't know. He'll have to try and message. What did Arnold say?
I don't know. He redacted himself. He died. He
Alright.
does that. Sometimes I think he just like types hi and then redacts himself to act all mysterious.
How do I see those new cards that I just got?
You just gotta look for him.
What were the new...
You can start by clicking on the Urban Plague icon.
Thank you. We got Refine. Umbra's mad because it's real.
Okay, never mind. Put him out. He's pushing it.
Wet. Restore 1 light on Clash. Where are those these new cards?
Guys, speak in all chats all caps from now on, please.
Feather Shield is one of the new cards. Inflict. Oh, it was the fucking Burn. Of course it was Burn.
Feather Shield is the one we got 2 of for.
Well, oh, did I just get... No, I got Searing Sword as well.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get more if I keep fighting him?
Of the same, yeah.
Okay, so I don't really need any more of these.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's run the next... Book of Olga, Book of Molar. Are you eating?
Confirmed. The Molar office is boarding the train.
Someone get Danny. Just kidding, I don't think Danny would care.
Yeah, he doesn't want a robot over. He wants trans robots. This is the whole reason I downloaded the voice fucking thing, is because I thought we were coming straight here.
You thought we were coming?
No. No?
Slender Man? Is this the Slender Man you've been referring to? What voice changer do you have, Kai?
Voice mod 3.
Yeah. He's been pretty fancy with it too. Have you seen his HOD voice? Give him a little HOD.
No.
You made
Only
sure to
one
attach the observation device on them. Bono, how's the observation going? Dalek, helping me out, but it ain't easy. I hope we can find some leads at least. I know it's a bit late to ask this, but you sure this job is a trusty one? How many times should I say that we can get 200 million on right away through an untraceable route? What's on?
Money. It's a deal offered by the Kane office. We can probably trust this.
I don't like that. Pay isn't the problem here. If we get caught trying to uncover the secrets of the Singularity, we're done for. No insurance is gonna protect us. I understand that you're scared because R Corp has W Corp's back, but we aren't gonna quit here, are we? We wouldn't be here if we could.
Train is departing in 5 minutes.
Seriously, I'm not feeling this. Does it even make sense that we can track the cause and effect of everything with some weird observation device we sneaked onto him?
It's the device Kane office gave us. It said it's invaluable with only a few copies of it in the city.
And we verified its performance ourselves. I know the city has all kinds of bizarre technology, but I still doubt anything can be this convenient.
Hey, train's coming off.
Okay, we just need to wait 10 seconds now. 9, 8, the casualty whatever recording device is working for now. 7, wait, something's not right.
They're missing. We can't observe them anymore.
Gone missing inside a warp train? It hasn't even arrived at its destination yet. I knew there was something off with this device. I told you it can't be possible for any technology to be this convenient.
Don't put the blame on the device. It's not broken. Still working. See? Something must have happened inside the train.
Maybe there was a problem with the singularity. Or maybe they noticed the device and rigged it. It's not so easily manipulated, and they definitely weren't capable of doing that. You never know. It could be W Corp sending a jamming signal to prevent singularity from being leaked. And the Kane office hadn't made any preliminary research before giving us this request. This is driving me crazy. We're doing this sham job for 200 million ahi? An? Not ahi.
Stop whining, will you?
It could have something to do with this. This thing has the books of the Molar office listed on it now. Like it knows what we were doing.
That can't be. Not even a minute has passed since they disappeared.
The library. Yeah, I heard of it. All the fixers and syndicates have been talking about it these days. So, what's the plan? Are we gonna head to the bizarre place? We don't have any
other way.
Even if 200 million an is on the line, I don't want to risk my life. Going there wouldn't guarantee success either. We might be able to see what happened on the train if we read their books. Sigh. I just hope things don't get screwed even further.
역시 특이점에 대해서 알아내려는 사람들이 있네.
There really are people trying to investigate singularities.
당연하지. 특이점이 가져다 주는 돈이 얼마나 대단한데.
Duh, of course. It can bring tremendous amounts of money.
엘사도 특이점의 비밀을 유지하려고
I'm pretty sure L Corp put a lot of effort into keeping its singularity secret too.
연기 전쟁 이후 세워진 친환경 에너지 회사.
The eco-friendly energy company, founder of the Smoke War, founded after the Smoke War. We were freed from the suffocating smoke thanks to your corp.
말했잖아. 난 갇힌 채 대본만 읽었다고.
Didn't I tell you already? All I did was recite the script. Trapped underground.
만약에 특이점을 알아내면 바로 뺏기는 거야?
Can his singularity be stolen if its secret is exposed?
그럴 리가.
Nah, that's not how it works. Those guys are probably just looking for some clues on how the singularity functions so they can sell that info to another wing or a big syndicate. After that, the party will secretly use that to extort money and stuff from the wing, not the syndicate. Singularities are patented, so it's too risky to use them, even if you know how to make it work, especially since those patents are all managed by the head.
결국 다 돈이네.
It's all about money in the end. Either way you flip it, bread comes first.
Anyways, kinda curious about what happened to that warp train.
손님부터 받는 게 우선이야.
Let's receive our guests first.
I can't seem to make clear observations of this place either.
The result can be seen, but not the process.
It's just like the distortion, the talk of the town lately. What a bother.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guest.
How did you get the book of the Molar office? They were supposed to be in a warp train for only a few seconds.
과연 어떻게 했을까요?
Later smile.
Well, how do we do it? I wonder.
특이점을 파헤치기 위해 많은 노력이 드는 것처럼 도서관의 비밀에도 큰 대가가 따르겠죠?
Unraveling the secrets of the library must come with a heavy price. Like how digging in the principles of singularities is a laborious affair. No?
That was a stupid question from us.
I have no idea what's going on.
If the library and its books are just as mysterious as its singularities, then hopefully they're worth just as much.
부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
May you find your books in this place.
Alright, let's fucking book these guys up.
Book 'em.
Why is Angela out? Or Angel?
Because you're not allowed to bring that many librarians into this fight.
That's kind of dumb.
If you want to put Angel in, you can click on one of the others.
Nah, it's fine. But so does that mean if I go to like an old fight, I'll only be allowed to bring 2?
Possibly.
Okay.
There are some fights in the future that are also restricted. Like there's one fight that is optional. That's a 1v1.
Okay.
So
That sounds hype.
they also do that so that if you came to the right first or last in this case, you know, it's like the same as if you came here first. You know.
Yeah, for scaling purposes. Let's sharpen some blades real quick. All my boys are paralyzed.
Yeah, these guys do a lot of paralysis.
Was that you, or was that the game?
No, that's the game. You activated this chat card, you got 3 strength.
Fuck.
Make sure you read the card he's using, by the way.
That they're choosing?
Yeah, that middle boy chose.
Oh. Well, luckily he doesn't have any paralysis, so it doesn't matter. Good shit, hot dog. The little nuggets are extremely strong, Everett. Are the Sephiroths considered... They're not considered nuggets, but Hod's here, and she's the same size as the rest of the nuggets.
Well, she's a little hot dog then. You can't hear anyone else, can you?
No.
Okay, because...
I heard my mother at some point. But it was only for a moment. R Corp and W Corp get complicated. Alright, well, this fight's over. I was a little too broken for these guys. K Corp still going? What you mean? Arnold, are you spoiling future story events?
There's a corp for every letter. So technically every corp except for L corp.
Oh. L Corp produced...
I don't
Yeah.
know why, the day of all days.
Yeah.
But
L Corp?
L Corp produced... I was showing a great... God. Can I speak?
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, I heard Steven. He's coming.
Do you want me to
Corp.
go?
Produce clean energy. W Corp. Operates fast and surefire transportation.
Great.
What do you think R Corp's singularity is?
Bet it's something that pumps out efficient killing machines. Don't you know more about it since you used R Corp services?
As I've said multiple times before, such details are beyond my knowledge. I had little interest in finding out back then.
그래도 지켜본 바로는 확실히 많은 수의 토끼와 개개인의 전투력을 생각하면 네 말이 맞는 것 같아.
Still, from what I observed of them, considering the amount of their rabbits and the combat power of each unit, you're probably correct.
월등히 강하다고 할 수는 없었지만 안에서 일어나는 일들을 어느 정도 잘 처리해줬으니까.
They were not exceptionally strong, but they did a fine job at grazing the grass inside the facility.
그럼 그 원리는 무엇일까?
I wonder what the principle behind it is.
알사의 수뇌부가 아니고서야 어떻게 알겠어.
Hell, if I know, I'm not an executive of our corp or anything. Every wing keeps its singularity under tight wraps. Take the distortion and abnormalities, for instance. Only results are seen and not the process. The same goes for other singularities. Grazing the grass?
It would be right there along with you, Arnold. He'd be saying "Gao Chow" and grazing grass.
Gao Chow? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, I'll explain it in a moment.
Okay.
So everyone simply consumes and the end results without knowing the process.
그게 속 편하니까.
It's easier on the mind that way. There's no point asking questions about technology unless they encounter problems using it.
돈 쓰는 사람들은 돈을 주기만 하면 되니까. 딱히 궁금해할 이유가 없다.
People just spend money and get its worth. There's no real reason for questioning how things work.
엘사도 그러지 않았어.
Wasn't it the same with L Corp?
맞아. 결과만 필요했지. 그 과정에서 얼마나 많은 희생을 치르든 제대로
You're right.
진행하면 됐어.
It was the same. All we needed was the result. It didn't matter how many sacrifices were made in the process.
Wait, L Corp screwed a bunch of wings?
다른 날개들도 별반 다를 게 없지.
See, the other wings are
Oh.
the other wings aren't going to be any different from that. There we go. Oh shit. L Corp just screwed up a bunch of people. That's what they did. That's why I do.
They collapsed.
Yeah, and that
They had
screwed.
shit. Yeah, because they provided energy and shit.
Ah. Oh, W Corp. Do we think that's why W Corp is running into issues?
Who knows?
Fairy Festival or Singing Machine?
Well, we have somebody to make in Yusan. Why don't we do these? Let's do one of these and call it a night, because we're gonna have a lot of reading between the two of them.
Okay. We'll do Yasad first.
Yeah, I think we should do Yusan, because then we can make
Make a goon.
Pepper before we leave. Yeah.
Yasad's the burn floor.
Yeah.
All right, time to make some.
Yusan is blunt.
Oh, blunt, not burn.
Burn is Malkuth.
Fuck. I don't want to make a blunt deck.
I'm gonna put my grapes away. You don't have to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use the decks I've been using. Okay. Alright, let's sing machine it up. Fishy Boy! Oh, Fishy Boy said Fairy Fest. Just watched my guy host a sperm race?
What?
How? What up, Fabian Mendoza?
I did see a video on I think Critical or somebody on my YouTube feed made a video about those, but I didn't watch it.
About someone hosting a sperm race?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to think I would win in one.
Okay.
Cannot be targeted, does not attack, takes no damage. Starting with the third scene, every 4 scenes gains an extra speed dice and uses a different set of combat pages. If staggered while this is active, gets put into the machine at the start of the next page. On the scene after I Crave This Melody is activated, plays music. Using the character in the machine, the character takes damage equal to 30% of their max HP. While the music is playing, all characters gain 5 strength. Okay. I think I'm just gonna try and murder one guy. So we'll go here. And then we'll go here. And then here. And here. That's it. These guys are pretty healthy, though. Yeah, but R Corp helped us out. Did T Corp or K Corp or W Corp do anything for us?
Those aren't in this game yet. People are just
Spoiling the future.
busting. Well, they aren't saying what those companies are or what they do.
Yeah, and they would never do that because they care about us.
There's a company for every letter, so like, literally saying that there is a K Corp is not. Now, if they mention what K Corp is and all that, then
K Corps. That's I know what they do.
yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want to spoil it.
Okay, then you don't know.
Alright, we're gonna have one guy taken out. I guess. Oh shit, they just doubled.
Yeah. So now you want to get them in the machine.
How do I get him in the machine again?
Read.
On this scene after I crave this melody. What is... On the scene after I crave this melody is activated. Plays music using the character in the machine. The character takes damage equal to 30%. How does it decide which character goes into the machine?
If they're staggered, I believe.
Oh, if any of them are stagged.
Yeah, so if you read their cards, read their cards.
Inflict bleed. When you are used while I crave this melody is active, the user fails to deal damage, stagger itself.
So worry about clashing.
Alright, time to stag it up. Oh, this is gonna suck. I should switch these two. Alright. Woo! Nice. I guess we'll go with violence. Oh, one of our men died.
Yeah, it's on. Because you didn't stagger any of them?
I'm not gonna stagger any of them.
You have to stagger them on that turn.
Isn't it stag them or get stagged? I don't know. We'll see.
You have to stagger them.
That guy didn't get stagged. There we go.
And kill them.
Oh, Yusad came out.
Yeah, he was 30%.
Is this it? Have I won?
No, I think you lost, actually.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Oh, he does die. Okay.
We did it, boys.
You can just completely ignore.
Freak you, Loop. That's crazy.
You were supposed to feed them to the machine, but
I
figured
just
it was on more minions or you were gonna fail, but
brute forced it.
I guess they literally put that in there for people like you, just like didn't even try to think about it.
No, I just wanted to kill him. Hey yo, got your books. I'll just leave him here and go before Mr. Viper bites my ass. Who told you that? Told me what? What are we gonna argue about this time? You referred to me as a Viper. just a moment ago. Well, called you that because you like to spit venom on others with that sharp look. Sexy animal. You know, there's that one guy I used to know who was kinda like you. He was nicknamed the Viper. That's funny. I was also nicknamed as such a long time ago. See, people all think in similar ways. You're a bit milder than that guy, though. Is that supposed to be a compliment or an insult? More of a compliment. In any case, you're upright at heart. Mike is still here. What up, Mike? Mike, what are you doing? Why have you not been active? You eating dinner?
It doesn't need to be active for you.
Hey, I'm just asking. I used to get harassed by Mike all the time. Now I barely get harassed.
Okay. He's got better things to do.
Mike hasn't been the same since LobCorp ended. Agreed.
You gonna read? I thought we were wrapping this up.
There's a time when I would pressure myself and others with a paranoidal obsession to order.
로보토미 코퍼레이션에서
Once a cute nugget, always a cute nugget. Is Yasada a nugget?
We're not talking about Yasada. We're talking about nuggets.
I'm asking a question. Is Yasada a nugget?
No. No. For the third time.
Back in LobCorp? Correct. Back then, even a small mistake could lead to substantial casualties.
조심해야 할 때 빡빡하게 굴어서 나쁠 건 없지.
1 second.
Playing Roblox. That's why it's not talking to you.
Doesn't hurt to be strict when caution is needed. I wanted to remain level-headed at all times. I tried to conceal all my emotions, even when I felt anger or sadness. So I treated others in a frigid manner, under the pretext of rule and discipline.
나한테 차갑게 구는 것도 그런 이유 때문이란 거야?
Is that why you're being so cool to me as well? Cold? No. The opposite, in fact. I'm upset at your compliance with Angela's perceivably because I cannot stand to tolerate what we're doing with the cool head. In my first life as a person named Gabriel, I wanted to make the world a better place. I wish technological advancements would bring comfort to people. But look at what I've gotten into. In Lobotomy Corp, we turned people into abnormalities and sacrificed even more people to the abnormalities. All to generate energy as part of our singularity. And what are we doing now? Isn't any less ruthless. For the sake of retrieving light, we're killing people yet again and turning them into books. Inflicting pain on others in favor of information. It's as if comfort can only be achieved through the agony of others in this city. Like I said, Yasad, you're upright at heart. Though I don't really get why anyone would bother to care so much for others. His blade is not that large. There are no blades on this screen.
That's what you think. Get that buckle off, though.
Crabs, I think Crabs, you're croc. I think it's the opposite. Someone else must have benefited from all the trouble I went through. And it's only fair that I get to make use of the convenience others suffered too. Loland. It's very much like you think. Does that kind of mindset truly ease your mind? Nothing I can do about it anyways. That's all. That's that. This is this. Still, I don't want to say that your way of thinking is outright wrong or anything. You're right. Way too right. That doesn't vibe too well with me, or the city. You must be thinking I'm pathetic like others do. Ha! How does he know? Project Moon headquarters is the head. You know, this difference between our mindset might be what'll let you do things I couldn't dream of doing. To shake up the whole system, you need perseverance more than anything. Who knows? You might actually create technologies that don't need sacrificing others to run someday. I've already endured for so long, and you're telling me to stay silent yet again? Just this once, man. Just one more time. Things could turn out differently this time around. By the way, people are starting to vote more towards Yasad being a nugget.
He's literally not. It's not even like an opinion thing. It's like actually wrong. You're wrong.
Alright, if you believe Yasad's a nugget, like this stream. If you believe he's not a nugget, like the stream. Just so we could kind of get a count of who thinks he is, who thinks he isn't.
I immediately, I'm planting as many dislikes as possible then.
And besides, some things do improve over time in LobCorp, right?
Everyone, prove your point. Dislikes only on this video.
Don't listen to Kyle. Fishy boy, he is a Sephiroth. You are correct.
Everyone won't respect you if you don't dislike him.
I respect all of them. This is true.
So you respect their opinions to dislike. Everybody, hit that dislike button.
Don't do that. I can at least be with my former employees who have always been loyal to me. Yeah, what did I tell you? There's one improvement at least. Change up stuff one at a time like that, and you can make a huge difference eventually. Don't force me to do the same, though, since I'm totally not up for that. You're quite the fool-heartedly individual. Fool-heartedly? That's a dumb phrase.
Kind of like you.
But you don't have a point. But you do have a point, Lowland. Some things have gotten better as you said. I will try and preserve as long as there are improvements to be made. Can I leave you with my share of perseverance too? I suppose I'll have to consider that. See? You're just too nice. Angela would have instantly shut me down with the bullshit. It turns out that conversing with you wasn't all too unpleasant, after all. Why does he love him? Yep, I have my charm, you see. It's crazy. Let's drop the courtesy while we're at it. I'm more comfortable speaking this way. Figured. Cheers then. It was nice talking with you. Alright. There we go. Frost is dyslexic. Yeah. We knew that. All characters deal 4 to 8 damage with attacks this reception. They also suffer staggered. Whenever an ally defeats an enemy, they recover 15 HP and stag. For the duration of the battle, gain 1 rhythm at the start of each scene. Whenever a character with rhythm makes an attack, a random character gains 1 rhythm for 25% chance. Rhythm is 1 strength, and take 1 additional stag. Offensive dice gain 1 to 3 power. Defensive dice roll 1. Oof. All right. Are we making him now, or are we Malkuthin it up, or are we calling it here?
No. We can make him real quick if you want to, and then let's call it.
Let's make Everett's nugget. Yeah, Arnold. Now make Everett. Let me pin 1 more message for the stream. All right, I'm ready when you are.
Well, you're gonna want to open it because he's got literally everything written down. If you want to just copy and paste it.
All right. Well, let's do dialogue last.
Okay.
Bangs.
19.
Hair color.
Purple. 274, 100, 100. Come on, set the 274 and 100, 100.
I'm trying. I can't get it to 274.
275. That's just not cute enough. Try the arrow keys.
No.
No.
Guys.
Hold it. Don't click, just drag.
Guys.
Oh, why did you do that? Okay.
Alright.
Alright, it's going.
We're
hang on,
just-
stop. Okay, stop and
Yeah.
listen, okay? It's going in numbers of 2, so just get it on an even number close, and then move it from there.
I give up.
Okay, you fine then. Okay. Bang's 19.
Okay.
Back is 20.
Set. Does this look right?
Yeah.
Eyes?
1.
Oh, okay. Eyebrows?
3. Or sorry, mouth is 3, brows is 3.
Okay. Skin?
0, 0, 100.
Okay.
Eye color 226.
Okay.
54.
Yeah.
100. And it's quotes.
And then appearance projection, no?
It's our
Twilight?
Twilight armor. I think we have a different Twilight though.
This is the Twilight that you sent me.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't know exactly what Twilight he had. I just downloaded a Twilight, but we can fix that later.
Oh, you're saying we have a different one from him.
Yeah.
Should he be the smallest nugget or the largest nugget?
He does think smaller nuggets are cuter, I think. So.
Alright, we'll make him the smallest nugget. And then, did he have a name for said...
Never.
Oh, just... Is that right?
There's an E after the R.
That makes sense. Alright, and then let's do his dialogue. I'm gonna go into the chord and...
It should all be pinned. It's on 430.
Okay. Pin message. 430. Oh, yeah. Oh, we still need to find that mod to make them longer.
We have it installed, and it's just not working.
For fuck's sake. I love the for fuck's sake. Okay. He is finished. Everett is created.
You can also put hats on all the people you've been using.
Eh.
They give you bonuses. It's only for people who have been participating.
Oh,
You
so...
had to like unlock them with characters. Yeah, so if you click on Hodge, you should have a couple.
Fuck. Library? Like... Oh!
Yeah.
It's like a...
It's
Equipment.
gear that you unlock from certain fights.
Oh, shit.
And there's a way to make them invisible if you don't like the way they look.
I don't.
So click on the one you don't like.
All
There's
of
an eye on
them.
the top left.
Yeah, I don't want to see any of them. We'll take the +1 HP. This is fire. Hot Dog is going to be even stronger now.
Yeah, just be careful because some of them have negatives.
Stag resistance. Chance to increase. +3 HP. Increase blunt. 1 HP. Oh, these are kind of cool. Oh, these are... This eye is fucking broken. Wait up. You don't want these glasses, buddy. Alright, everyone should be geared out. I gotta cheek this lady. 5% 5% chance to boost attack damage by 1 when characters 5 bleed. 5% chance to boost slash attack by damage by +1.
And then it tells you how to unlock it if you want to get it on other characters.
Cool.
Keep an eye on those going forward.
I will. Alright. We're equipped. So my good man,
Yeah.
Arnold wanted to ask about the leveling system. Halus is gone, therefore you will not learn about said leveling system.
Yeah, I don't know. You just became like randomly obsessed with it. I think he found like a bot and he was like, we want that.
Yeah, he just started creaming over that bot. It was kind of cool, to be honest. Alright, my bud, my friends. Is this it?
Yeah, that's it.
Good night, everyone. We will see you all, especially you, Fishy Boy, next Wednesday. And we're gonna beat Hod's next boss. Are we, what, 20% of the... Or Malkuth? Are we like 20% of the way? 30%?
I don't know. I'm not gonna put arbitrary numbers on everything.
Okay.
I guess we're like 20th through all the fights, but we're also on the easiest fights, and they take the least amount of time.
Yeah. Damn, and we're not even gonna get Roland's 4th until we're a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
This is a nightmare though. So we just need to do this one mission and then we go straight to nightmare.
Well, we'll have to do... we'll have to get everybody to level 4, I think.
Well, everyone will be level 4 after Malkuth.
Okay.
Besides Roland. Bravo 6, going dark. Let's all fade away, boys. Gents. That's still male dominant. Let's all fade away, fellow amigos. Flamingos. Say goodnight, Kyle.
No.
Please?
No. I'm tired of following your dictatorship.
Good night.